ACCUPLACER Health Professions Nursing Prep. Question 1. Calculate how many practice packets are available after Allied Health Classroom receives 5 boxes with 11 in each box plus 11 loose copies. Option A, 55. Option B, 27. Option C, 110. Option D, 66. The correct answer is option D, 66. Multiplication is needed first because each box contains 11 items, giving 55, and the loose copies are then added for 66. The other choices either add the numbers without grouping, ignore the loose copies, or multiply the wrong quantities together. Question 2. Express 10 completed anatomy cards out of 24 total cards as a simplified fraction. Option A, 5/12. Option B, 12/5. Option C, 5/6. Option D, 11/24. The correct answer is option A, 5/12. The fraction is written as completed cards over total cards and then simplified to 5/12. The incorrect choices reverse the ratio, use the wrong total, or change the number of completed cards. Question 3. A measurement drill uses 0.6 ml per item for 13 items. What decimal amount of ml is used in all? Option A, 13.6. Option B, 7.8. Option C, 9. Option D, 0.05. The correct answer is option B, 7.8. The per item amount is repeated 13 times, so multiplication gives 7.8 ml. The other options add unlike quantities, use the wrong item count, divide instead of multiply, or misplace the decimal. Question 4. Find 10% of 90 practice questions to identify how many were flagged for review. Option A, 100. Option B, 80. Option C, 9. Option D, 90. The correct answer is option C, 9. A percent is converted to a decimal before multiplying by the total, so 10% of 90 is 9. The other choices treat the percent as a whole number, subtract it from the total, or move the decimal incorrectly. Question 5. In a proportional review plan, 3 of every 11 questions focus on math. How many math questions are in a set of 77? Option A, 80. Option B, 275. Option C, 74. Option D, 21. The correct answer is option D, 21. The ratio 3:11 is scaled to a total of 77, so the scale factor is 7 and the math count is 21. The incorrect answers at unrelated values, scale the denominator incorrectly, or subtract the ratio part from the total. Question 6. Convert 2.5 meters to centimeters for a quick geometry setup. Option A, 250. Option B, 25. Option C, 2,500. Option D, 102.5. The correct answer is option A, 250. Meters convert to centimeters by multiplying by 100, so 2.5 meters equals 250 centimeters. The incorrect options use millimeter or decimeter factors, add instead of convert, or overstate the result. Question 7. Solve 3x plus 10 equals 40 to find the unknown value in a practice equation. Option A, 11. Option B, 10. Option C, 9. Option D, 13.33. The correct answer is option B, 10. Subtracting 10 from both sides leaves 3x equals 30, and dividing by 3 gives x equals 10. The other choices skip a step, divide before isolating the term, or treat the constant as the answer. Question 8. A learner starts with 11 mastered skills and adds 3 skills each week for 7 weeks. How many skills are mastered? Option A, 231. Option B, 21. Option C, 32. Option D, 35. The correct answer is option C, 32. A linear growth situation adds the weekly gain multiplied by the number of weeks to the starting value, giving 32. The distractors multiply all values, add without repeated growth, or report only the increase. Question 9. In a survey of 70 applicants, 23 prefer morning review. What proportion prefer morning review? Option A 0.67. Option B 3.04. Option C 93. Option D 0.33. The correct answer is option D, 0.33. A proportion is the favorable count divided by the total, so 23/70 equals 0.33. The other choices use the complement, invert the ratio, add the values, or convert to a percent when a proportion is requested. Question 10. For a single 4-option multiple choice item with one correct option, what is the chance of guessing correctly for review set 16? Option A 1/4. Option B 3/4. Option C 1/3. Option D 4. The correct answer is option A, 1/4. One option out of 4 is correct, so the probability of guessing correctly is 1/4. The other choices count the incorrect options, use the wrong denominator, invert the ratio, or double the favorable outcomes. Question 11. A table shows points 1, 7, and 4, 13. What is the slope of the line through them? Option A 6. Option B 2. Option C 3. Option D is 0.5. The correct answer is option B, 2. Slope is change in y divided by change in x, so 13 to 7 /4 to 1 equals 2. The incorrect options use only one change, invert the ratio, or add 1 to the actual slope. Question 12. A square label has side length 9 centimeters. What is its area? Option A 36. Option B 18. Option C 81. Option D 729. The correct answer is option C, 81. The area of a square is side squared, so 9 times 9 equals 81 square centimeters. The other answers give perimeter, double the side, compute volume, or add a side to the area. Question 13. Select the best central idea of this statement. A placement score is most helpful when it guides the student toward the right course level. For review set 16. Option A. Testing should be avoided whenever possible. Option B. Only memorization matters in health programs. Option C. Long study sessions always produce the best results. Option D. Placement testing supports appropriate course placement. The correct answer is option D. Placement testing supports appropriate course placement. The central idea should summarize the whole statement without adding a new claim or narrowing the focus too much. The other choices either contradict the statement, exaggerate one detail, or introduce an idea that the sentence does not support. Question 14. Infer the most reasonable conclusion from this note. The learner highlighted unfamiliar terms and wrote definitions beside them. For review set 16. Option A. Vocabulary development is part of the learner's strategy. Option B. The note proves the student has already mastered every topic. Option C. The note rejects the value of organized review. Option D. The note focuses only on memorizing answer letters. The correct answer is option A. Vocabulary development is part of the learner's strategy. A reasonable inference must follow from the information given without stretching beyond it. The incorrect options are too absolute, contradict the note, or claim details that are not stated. Question 15. In an academic sentence about health program readiness, what does the word valid most nearly mean for review set 16? Option A. Emotionally intense. Option B. Well supported or logically sound. Option C. Very brief. Option D. Printed in bold type. The correct answer is option B, well supported or logically sound. The word valid is used in academic contexts to mean well supported or logically sound. The other choices describe unrelated actions, opposite meanings, or features of writing that do not match the term. Question 16. Why would a writer likely opens with a surprising statistic about missed math questions for review set 16? Option A. To distract readers from the main claim. Option B. To remove the need for supporting evidence. Option C. To capture attention and introduce the importance of math review. Option D. To make the paragraph less organized. The correct answer is option C, to capture attention and introduce the importance of math review. A rhetorical choice should help the writer develop meaning, guide the reader, or support a claim. The incorrect options describe weak writing moves that would reduce clarity or relevance. Question 17. Combine these two ideas most accurately. Clear transitions guide readers, and organized paragraphs help readers follow reasoning. For review set 16. Option A. Only the first idea matters for test preparation. Option B. The two ideas contradict each other completely. Option C. Neither idea can be used in academic preparation. Option D. Readers benefit when transitions and organization work together. The correct answer is option D. Readers benefit when transitions and organization work together. A synthesis should preserve both ideas and show the relationship between them. The incorrect choices ignore one idea, invent a contradiction, or draw an unsupported extreme conclusion. Question 18. Choose the sentence with correct subject-verb agreement for review set 16. Option A. The list of practice topics is posted before orientation. Option B. The list of practice topics are posted before orientation. Option C. The list of practice topics were posted before orientation. Option D. The list of practice topics be posted before orientation. The correct answer is option A. The list of practice topics is posted before orientation. The verb must agree with the true subject, not with a nearby prepositional phrase or distracting noun. The incorrect choices use a verb form that does not match the subject or create an incomplete sentence. Question 19. Select the sentence with the clearest punctuation for review set 16. Option A. The practice test was difficult, however, the explanations made the errors easier to understand. Option B. The practice test was difficult, however, the explanations made the errors easier to understand. Option C. The practice test was difficult, however, the explanations made the errors easier to understand. Option D. The practice test was difficult, however, the explanations made the errors easier to understand. The correct answer is option B. The practice test was difficult, however, the explanations made the errors easier to understand. Correct punctuation shows how ideas are connected and prevents sentence confusion. The incorrect choices omit needed commas, misuse punctuation between clauses, or place punctuation where it interrupts the sentence. Question 20. Pick the sentence that uses Standard English correctly for review set 16. Option A. A student should bring their identification to the testing center. Option B. A student should bring the identification to the testing center. Option C. A student should bring his or her identification to the testing center. Option D. A student should bring them identification to the testing center. The correct answer is option C. A student should bring his or her identification to the testing center. Standard usage requires correct pronoun case, verb form, and count word agreement. The incorrect choices use non-standard pronouns, mismatched verbs, or less/fewer incorrectly. Question 21. Choose the best transition for the blank. The evidence shows that spaced practice improves retention. Blank, the advisor recommends daily review rather than cramming. For review set 16, option A. Although. Option B. For example. Option C. On the other hand. Option D. Therefore. The correct answer is option D. Therefore. The transition must match the logical relationship between the ideas, such as contrast, sequence, or cause and effect. The other choices signal relationships that do not fit the sentence. Question 22. Choose the most concise revision of this sentence. There are many students who benefit from reviewing missed questions. For review set 16. Option A. Many students benefit from reviewing missed questions. Option B. There are reviewing missed questions from many students who benefit. Option C. Many students, who are many, benefit from missed questions reviewing. Option D. Reviewing missed questions are benefited by many students. The correct answer is option A. Many students benefit from reviewing missed questions. A concise revision removes unnecessary words while preserving the original meaning. The incorrect choices are awkward, wordy, grammatically flawed, or less clear than the original. Question 23. Using common medical word parts, what does osteoporosis most likely mean for review set 16? Option A, inflammation of the liver. Option B, porous or weakened bone condition. Option C, rapid breathing. Option D, excessive urination. The correct answer is option B, porous or weakened bone condition. The word parts in osteoporosis point to porous or weakened bone condition. The other choices use different roots, prefixes, or suffix meanings and do not match the term. Question 24. Choose the tissue type that lines many body surfaces and cavities for review set 16. Option A, nervous tissue. Option B, bone tissue. Option C, epithelial tissue. Option D, adipose tissue. The correct answer is option C, epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue covers surfaces and lines cavities. Nervous tissue transmits impulses, bone tissue supports the skeleton, and adipose tissue stores fat. Question 25. A learner plans short review sessions across several days. What learning strategy does this show for review set 16? Option A, guessing strategy only. Option B, single session cramming. Option C, ignoring feedback. Option D, spaced practice. The correct answer is option D, spaced practice. Spaced practice distributes learning over time, which can support retention. The other choices rely on guessing, one-time cramming, or avoiding feedback rather than organized review.